And looks like some sort of counter strategy for MB4, just blindly going in it. Looks like they want to do the same thing. Mind you, both teams have watched each other's games. They do know how the other team plays, and they're probably going to adjust accordingly. We do see Windrunner out all by herself.
30 seconds to battle.
It'll be interesting as the entire team for MB4 is gathered together while only 4 members for Uzi. So this could be very big early on with this fight for this rune in the river. Go ahead and look at these starting items. Observer wards right away for Vengeful Spirit, want to get that up immediately. And now Uzi can see right away the entire team's waiting for them. And this beautiful initiation, but unfortunately bad placement. Could have gotten Tidehunter, did not do so. Another ward coming out for the MB4 team, and everyone moving back into their own place. We do see the ward spawning up top. It is invisibility. Mirana now choosing to go top. For the bottom lane, we see Venomancer and Spirit Breaker, but it could be a very early gank with Lifestealer, Leshrac, and Vengeful Spirit. Gotta be very careful.
Try again.
And here we go, 3 bottom. MB4 is going to be pushed back really hard early on into this. Earthshaker picking up that invisibility rune. We do see Tidehunter staying middle to go against Nightstalker, Mirana, Windrunner. Up top, early gank in the middle. Oh, again, bad placement of the fissure by Earthshaker. Could have gotten an early kill if he had placed it a little bit higher. Unfortunate there. I do also mention there is no dual cast today. I do apologize for that. Tin Monkey is not online, so we cannot get that in-depth analysis. But I can bring you all the same action that this stream always provides. So having the 3 here on the bottom lane could become very problematic for Uzi late game. Early game, they might be able to pick up a few kills, but they will fall behind in experience for these 3 heroes, and it could become detrimental. Vice versa here on top, we see Mirana and Earthshaker could easily be out-leveled by Windrunner. As again, Windrunner has that solo lane. It's very important that both Olivia, which is Mathlete, and Ferbs take care of the creep denials, because that'll be pretty much the primary way they'd be able to stop Windrunner from out-leveling them. Goes same for the 3 on the bottom. They have to get a lot of the denials as well, otherwise they will be out-leveled very quickly, and even though they would have the numbers advantage, they would not have the power advantage. We do see Tidehunter now coming bottom to pick up the regeneration rune. Will he decide to gank? No, he's going back middle right away. Not going for any early ganks. Smart, as the MB4 members did back off last second. They're not going for that tower. They're just playing very cautious, playing very safe. So far we followed MB4 the past couple weeks, as you guys have noticed, and they've been winning quite a few of their games. They've won, I don't think they've won any tournaments yet, but they did win their last match swimmingly. I mean, that was a ridiculously easy match for them to win. As I understand it, Uzi also won their match rather easily, so this should be a very this should be a very close match, a very tough match. Venomancer potentially in trouble. Now we see Spirit Breaker could be first blood. Venomancer trying to help out Spirit Breaker, but just 3-on-1 is just too much. First blood, down goes Traumatized to Leshrac. And that's what I was talking about earlier, that 3-on-2 situation. Quickly turns into 3-on-1, and Uzi can get some really quick, easy kills right off the bat. However, Venomancer just now hitting level 2, and the rest of the Uzi team is level 3. Venomancer has been walking around placing a lot of those wards, but no, he goes down as well. Uzi getting a quick double kill, and this was looking very bad for the MB4 team right away. And it looks like Earthshaker wants to change that, maybe pick up a triple kill. Now, Again, if you're new to this stream, this is not uncommon to see for the MB4 team. They always fall behind in the very beginning. They overextend, they get caught out in the open, and they always get crushed in the first 5 to 10 minutes. They're in a very bad position. Uh, but in the end, they end up pulling together, winning, and have superior tactics. MB4's early game is very bad, and this is where Uzi could win it if they could get a big enough advantage in this early game scenario. This could depend very heavily on how Hollow Yoshi plays his Night Stalker. We saw in the last tournament game that his Night Stalker was very strong, and he ended up getting that special courier kill. But this probably will not be the case this time, as Uzi already has that flying courier, so there will be very little chance to pick up that courier kill, especially early on in this game. You see Mirana at level 4 and Windrunner at level 6. Like I said before, Windrunner will be able to out-level the two. I'm not sure what MB4 is doing. They are really screwing it up right now. They are not getting experience, and they're already way behind in levels. And we're only 5 minutes into the game. Noting that Vengeful Spirit is hiding out right there, looking for a potential gank. But will MB4 act on that? It's a 3-on-3 situation. Vengeful Spirit starting to fall behind in levels compared to the rest of the team. MB4 catching up to Vengeful Spirit. Here we go, going on Vengeful Spirit. Fissure blocking the gank. Oh my goodness, Ferbs just doing horrible so far this game for Earthshaker and his Fissures. And Venomancer handing over all sorts of wards, giving them that extra 17, 16 gold here and there. We see Tidehunter now walking in with double damage. Looks like it'll be a 4-on-4 situation, as Night Stalker is middle now at level 6. A ward going up for Vision. Does spot Tidehunter with double damage, and before working together. Another Fissure going off. Looks like they're trying to focus Tidehunter now. Night Stalker might go down here, being focused really hard. Down goes Night Stalker. Venomancer in trouble. Windrunner now coming down. Down goes Venomancer. Spirit Breaker. Down goes Spirit Breaker. Already 0-5. 7 minutes into the game. Now there could be a push to take this bottom tower. We really need that Mirana up top to get really heavily farmed and come back as a very solid support later game.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Leshrac almost going down to the tower there. A little bit of miss micro. We will see the
attack.
bottom tower going down. Venomancer trying to do everything he can. Earthshaker getting a nice stun off. But there's nothing really that MB4 can do in this situation. They can do that little bit of harassment, but they're not going to get anything out of it. Spirit Breaker now coming in for the big stuns, and Windrunner stopping him in his spot. Down goes Venomancer right away. Spirit Breaker taking some more hits. Will he go down? Will Windrunner be able to stop him? Oh, down goes Spirit Breaker. Beautiful move by Windrunner, getting the snipe. Hollow Yoshi now trying to retaliate by getting that middle tower, but Tidehunter is coming back in. Note that Uzi is on a very tight schedule. They're trying to push as hard as they can. They're probably going to push to win as soon as they can. Looks like they'll be taking the second bottom tower right away. 8 minutes into the game, getting 2 towers and 7 kills. This is looking very bad for MB4 as they're being completely outclassed by Uzi. Mirana now looking to take this top tower. She does not deal enough damage, probably will not be able to get it on this assault, especially with that extra fortification. Now Tidehunter looking to come up top. We'll grab that invisibility and might even get a gank off on Mirana. No, Mirana does fall back. And we do see Lifestealer just taking away the... Excuse me. Sorry, I am very congested today. My apologies. Lifestealer taking the jungle away from MB4. Also notice he has the Hand of Midas. Kills non-target for... Or kills a non-hero target, sorry, for 190 gold and experience. I have never seen that item before. That is a very interesting item.